Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wolfenstein: The New Order. A few things before we get started. This will definitely be the final recording session. I don't know if this will be one episode. Probably will. In this game, I will have a little bit to say at the end, so stick around for that if you're interested in channel updates and what's going on with me and my personal life a little bit. The other thing, in terms of this recording in this series on the channel, I already recorded this once earlier today. In fact, it took about an hour to finish the game, and I did finish the game, and the recording got corrupted. So this is the second time I'm playing through this bit. From the moment that we are currently at, which is right here in this suit, to the end of the game, I've already played. That being said, in this instance of replaying it, I put it on the easiest difficulty, because if you've been on the channel long enough, you know that I'm about story. I'm about sharing the experience with you guys. It's not about me, dying 16 times in a 15-minute section of a game. So I figured this will save me some time since I'm already recording this a second time, and it saves you guys a little bit of time so you don't have to hear me bitch and moan and complain about this amazing game. It's absolutely fucking glorious, and I highly recommend you go play it for yourself as well. But we're going to get back into this and finish this up. And like I said, if you're interested in what's going on, stick around. At the end, I will be doing some stuff at the end of this recording session to let you guys know what's going on with the channel. Alright, so, like I said, I did this already. It was fairly challenging. I wouldn't call it difficult, but there were quite a lot of Nazi scum thrown at me. So, I didn't want to faff about with the game a second time, so I put it on the easiest difficulty, like I said. It's a fairly short instance, this final bit. Like I said, I think I was on normal. I don't think I was any higher than normal. I beat it in about an hour, so if anything, it'd probably take a little bit less time. That's why I said this will probably be one video. It won't be cut up or anything like that. You guys will get to experience the ending. Back in action. I do have to admit, though, the ending is very satisfying, although kind of abrupt, so brace yourself for that. I'm curious to see what the DLC that I have is, the Old Blood, though we probably won't be playing that right away, and I'll explain later as to why. I'm curious to see what that is because of the ending. But I have thoroughly enjoyed this game, and if you haven't played it yourself, it's definitely worth picking up. You can probably get it really cheap now, because especially with the sequel coming out, you can probably get this one for like $20 if I had to guess. I'd be surprised if it was more expensive than that. Some stuff over here. Hopefully I can remember where most of the ammo and stuff is. Because even on easy, I don't feel like this is going to be all that, easy, for lack of a better term there. Let's see. Is there any more stuff? Gun there. Take that. Dual-wield marksman rifles. I used so many grenades in this level.
I'm in your house,
I was basically just tossing grenades the entire time. That's right. Gotcha, bitch. I did not remember about that. I got lucky. Also, things are going to die easier, I assume, with it being on a lower difficulty. So this might prove to be a fucking cakewalk, to be honest. You are in the wall, sir. Those guys still have a ridiculous amount of armor, but they can't touch me. You're seeing this, right? My health isn't going down at all. There it went, finally. Alright, yeah, this is going to be super easy right now. And I know where to go. I won't get lost like I did originally. It's time to confess. I got lost as shit when I played through this before. Alright, well, one grenade takes him out. Oh, hi there. Bye. Oh, this is fun. I'm like God. I'm gonna have to replay through this. I mentioned this at the end of my original recording, that I definitely want to replay through this and do the Wyatt storyline, and you'll see why. I mean, not that I wouldn't want to do it in the first place anyway, but it definitely hints at the fact that the two alternate timelines definitely affect one another, and it affects the game like in a pretty massive way later on, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there, which probably won't be too long considering how easy that fight was. That took me like 20 minutes last time. There's 3 more fights just like this. It's basically all this final section is just going through these halls, and there's a shitload of fights like this. You go into these big areas, and it just gets progressively more and more shit is being thrown at you. The final one, I want to say there's 2 of the big dudes in like the massive suits of armor and one of the giant mechs in that room alone, and I cheesed the hell out of it whenever I played it before, which I'll probably wind up doing again, to be honest. Oh, it's one of them. Oh, hey, look at that. Definitely makes things much easier. Reload that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's take all of his armor. Right. Maxed out. That's nice. Right, now I don't have an incredible memory about where to go, but I remember certain parts. This right now. Wow, we're already here? Holy crap, man. Hi, dude. Yeah, it's not working, man. That doorway right there is the part I mentioned that I cheesed myself through. Come on. There we go. Now, there were people hiding in this room before whenever I played this that started shooting me after I started moving around. So I'm going to run around before we do anything and make sure there isn't anybody just chilling behind one of these pillars. Like that guy, see? Oh, they just come from that room. Okay. This game is a lot of fun on the easiest difficulty, I have to admit. Fuck. Also, I'd like to point out that the Philip has abandoned us. You might see him in this her. Sorry, Philip. Just such a handsome woman. Sometimes I forget. I might see Philip in the sequel, but Roger has been our fucking savior throughout this this game for the most part. Philip was there in the beginning, but Roger definitely stepped up. So this is the room with all the mechs. Should be relatively easy on baby mode, which literally it is baby mode. I'll show you guys here if I can do it. Difficulty. Can I play, Daddy? When you select the difficulty, it shows BJ's face, and he has a bonnet and a pacifier in his mouth. When you select this difficulty, it's hilarious. Alright. No. And that one's already down. Holy crap. Roger, you are my hero. Let's go out here, because this being here... Yeah, this is going to be super easy. Alright, charge. Now see, you would think you were done in that room, but no, there's about 20 dudes still in there, at least there were on the other difficulty. Hi there! Go to hell. Alright, let's, doesn't matter. That one's dead. He's dead. I'm definitely playing through this again on baby mode to get the other storyline, because this is fun, just being a fucking super soldier. Which I'm pretty sure you are anyway. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a bit, but they definitely hint at some supernatural shit going on with BJ as a person. Oh wow. Roger ran out of ammo and I vaporized him. Catch, bitch. Get that. So many people. They just don't die. Okay. Bye bye. No, Roger. I know you wanna join the fight, but you're out of ammo, so please just lay down and stop bothering me. Down here, there is some stuff. Take all that. Let's go through here. Hear him. Oh, it has auto assist, or auto aim. That's nice. Come on. Alright. Like I said, the only reason I'm playing this on the easiest difficulty right now, or at all, is because I already played it once today, and I just don't feel like spending the time to replay this whole section again. Trust me, it's still glorious in terms of story. I hope. It'd be kind of funny if he was wearing the bib in the cutscenes. It'd be awesome. No? Okay, well, Roger, I can't take you with me anywhere. Fuck it. Alright. Whoa. Keep seeing stuff. I want all the stuff I can carry. There we go. Alright. Go down here, open the door. Oh, that was an accident. Let's do this. Now see, this is where I start questioning things. There's brains and spinal cords in these tanks. And it was very unsettling. It's explained fairly quickly. Alright, this is the super soldier thing I was telling you about. And suddenly there's a booby! I'd like to point out, Booby has a very hideous mustache.
It's all over now. It's the synthetic antibiotic tetanus was further inhibits your nervous system, shutting down your motor faculties. You'll find it harder and harder to lose. There we are.
Uri, was kann ich wirklich tun? Bin beschäftigt. Entweder in Berlin, um den letzten Dreckshaufen zu beseitigen, den Captain Blazkowicz vor unserer Tür hinterlassen hat.
Ich habe ein Geschenk für dich, mein Schatz.
Wirklich? Ich liebe Geschenke. Zeigst du es mir?
Dir zeige ich doch alles.
Obi, dein Geschenk ist kostbarer als alles, was ich mir hätte erträumen können.
Darf ich ihn für dich aufschneiden?
Gerne.
Seriously, I just want to shave it. Please get rid of that mustache.
This woman is my life, you understand? My everything. Warm blood, the smell, it's sick.
How can you feel my pain? I give you enough toxins to paralyze an elephant. There must be something very wrong with your cerebral cortex.
Oh, that makes more sense now. I didn't catch that before. Yeah, by the way, Booby's dead. Told you we were going to kill him. But it was revealed, this is one of the things that was kind of spoiled to anybody that watched the trailer for the new one, that she's in it. And you could see the scarring on her face and stuff in the trailer. It's actually pretty cool. But that makes perfect sense. The second time around, I caught that sentence that he said. The damage to my brain from the initial siege on this place, whenever it exploded and hit me in the head in the very beginning of the game, that's why I didn't feel the effects of the drug. At least not as much as I should have.
Not going down. Not yet. Not until she's safe. There's your problem.
The transport helicopter is ready when you are, Blazkowicz. Soon as you get our people out of the compound, we'll swoop in and pick you up.
William, what happened to you? You bleeding?
After Seth got us out from the cells, we thought we would be escaping all on our own. Good to see ya, Blazkowicz. Jesa Hoya, man.
Let's get out of here. Kinder, let's go. Lloyd!
This is definitely a much easier bit on this difficulty, which makes sense, perfect sense, but it's kind of staggering how difficult the game might
You're
be
not too,
on
Blazkowicz.
a harder difficulty, considering that I was on normal and I was having trouble with it. Me first.
Blazkowicz, help me out.
Thank you.
We'll get you out of there. We'll go somewhere. I believe there are still places on this earth where people can go and live happy.
I believe so too. Not for me and for you.
What are you doing in there? An old friend come to visit? I haven't had a visitor like you in a long time.
We have met before. I think today we meet for the last time. Captain Blazkowicz. Still fighting after all these years. I remember your friend. I savor his memory. Do you remember him? In work like this, it is easy to be tempted to sense compassion. We must learn that this is pointless instinct, not fit for the master race. Hoch, hoch! Auf die Platte! Death and destruction. I would ask you to consider, in the end we will be judged. Not by what we have destroyed, but what we have created. Wyatt, can you grasp the splendor of it? The intelligence of the human brain, amalgamated with the efficiency and obedience of the machine.
Alright.
Machine man, clear the room!
Ow. I needed that. Alright. So we have to do a thing. I couldn't do it then. Alright, take that. Where is it? Yeah, this took me a few tries last time, just because of the timing. It wasn't that I was dying, I just couldn't get it to work. The F! Ah, that was bullshit. I just realized is he saying cannot kill me or kill me? Because it's Wyatt in there. And he's like not in control of himself. Oh, run away. There we go. Alright.
Wyatt, you in there?
Captain, I tried. So sorry I shouted you. I have no control over my actions. Cannot live like this. You have to put an end to it.
Private, it was an honor to serve by your side.
This bastard.
You perplex me, Captain, but you do not scare me.
Alright. So this is a fairly simple thing. I need to get over here. That. Run. I don't know which. Oh, it's not charged. Why is it not charged? It was charged when I started. I swear it was. Am I blind? I could be blind. I don't know. There we go. And That did that thing. Let's try that again. Run away from that. It keeps taking my charge away. As well as I didn't have this much trouble figuring out what I needed to do before. I know what I need to do, but doing it wasn't this hard last time. Come on, that. This shit again. There we go. Through here. Run. Back here. Alright, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going. Okay, that's cool. Just stop dead in the middle of the firefight. Get behind the shield. Okay, there we go. Alright, first one's down. Can't hit you when you're up here. You have to shoot down these blimps. There's one on either side of them. And that one's down. And now we sprint. Here we go. This way. 200 health. I should have enough to make it up there. He killed me really quick when I was doing this before. I will admit, it was kind of a pain in the ass. And now I'm just walking through it at this point, but it is what it is. Like I said, I already recorded this once, and I didn't feel like spending another hour, or potentially more, if it had just not gone as easily as it did the second time around, so. That's done. Now, I have 2 grenades, so I should be able to do this. As you can see, he has shields, and when you throw grenades at him, it takes the shield down, but he recharges it from that thing. So you had to shoot the blimps to get him to recharge it afterward. When he recharges it now, he basically just destroys it. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm gonna...
Before the day is done, I will have you at the end of my blade and force your surrender.
Take those. Okay, over here, anything? Health. That's awesome. Not that I really need it, I guess. Okay, there's stuff back here as well I'm gonna go grab. It's probably not going to need all of this, but better safe than sorry. It wasn't that hard the first time on a harder difficulty. I beat it on my first try, but it did take some time to do. So I'm just being thorough here and grabbing what I can when I can. Take those. Where's that gun at? Keep seeing it pop up. There it is. That stuff can't take. Alright, I think we're good here. I have 4 grenades, which is nice. I'm also going to switch to this. And these. Can I reload that? No, it's full. Right, that's what I'm going to need. So let's do this. This is the final boss. It's down here. In the most final bossy room I've ever seen, I might add. I did most of this fight the first time through with the rechargeable gun, the laser cannon thing. Is there any health anywhere? Run. There we go. Those up. More health. It's that. Okay. I'm being really reckless compared to what I did before. Are you down yet? Nope. Now he is. There we go. Alright. That's that. Yeah, much shorter.
You chose well, Captain Blazkowicz. This is a good one.
Count to 4. Inhale. Count to 4. Exhale.
Never needed to you. Fine. I will gut you standing. So
Blazkowicz, we're in possession. The nuclear cannon is armed. I'm clear to fire. A mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is the imprisoned lightning. And her name, Mother of Exiles. Come here, you're tired. You're bored. Your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these. The homeless, tempest-tossed, to me. Blazko, do you read? Am I clear to fire?
you're clear.
And that's why I wonder what the DLC is.
I believe that the stars
Fucking good,
keep
man.
shining
Oh,
all
it's so good.
through the
It makes me curious how the second one's gonna work with this one. Because how does he survive if they launch nukes? And it's so perfect. It's great in terms of the way. Also, I mentioned that his name is Jerk, and he is someone's boss. Someone gets to call his boss a jerk every single day. I love this game. Yeah, like I said, I recommend you pick it up and at least play through the Wyatt storyline, since you've already seen the Fergus one. I will be playing through it in my free time at some point, I'm sure. And I hope that the sequel has the ability to carry over your save data. That'd be awesome. But I'm gonna skip this, and we will discuss things. That is going to be the end of this for now. We will play the DLC, hopefully before we get around to the sequel. Hopefully I'll get the chance to play the DLC before the sequel. If so, that will be the next thing we play. It'll just be a continuation of this. But I wanted to get this recorded and at least finish the main game, because I have to do some things, and there's going to be a dry spell on the channel, and I want to address that with you guys. I know a lot of you in recent times have just recently found the channel, and it sucks that I have to do this so soon after such a thing, but it is what it is. In terms of what's going on, I have to find a job. YouTube doesn't pay me anywhere near well enough for me to be able to pay my bills, including internet, which means I can't upload. So I have to be able to get a job on top of YouTube so that I can continue to do this, which I very much enjoyed streaming and doing this and all that stuff. And that's why I haven't been streaming since the E3 streams, is because I've been working on looking and trying to find a job. And the next few weeks are going to be rough, and trying to find one and hopefully getting one soon, so that I can then pay my internet bill and keep doing this. I hope you guys will understand and stick with me. I will be uploading videos to let you guys know what's going on in terms of that throughout, but it might not be gaming content because I won't have the ability to upload as nearly as much as I have been. I would have to use a friend's internet to do so, and I'm just not going to mooch off somebody like that. But that being said, this has been Wolfenstein: The New Order. Hopefully soon we will get through and get our hands on with the old blood before the new Colossus comes out in October. I'm looking forward to playing through that whenever it does, but for now, at least, I hope you guys can understand and stick with me on the channel. This might be the last gaming-related video I do for a while. I have to do something so that I can keep doing this, and I hope you guys can understand that. I love you all. Thank you all for watching. Ta-ta.